This is where the clarification Iqbal file in your stack provides a really fascinating insight. Dr. Iqbal made a profound observation about this. He said that the inner core of the present Western civilization is purely Quranic.
Now, let's be careful here, because that sounds paradoxical at first.
It does.
He wasn't endorsing their theology, was he?
Not at all. He was observing their mechanics. He saw that Western civilization's scientific rigor, their structural discipline, and their absolute mastery of acquired knowledge perfectly aligned with the operational mandates of the Quran.
Interesting.
The Quran demands that humans study the universe, understand its constants, and build systems that work within those constants.
Right, and the West was doing that in the physical sciences.
Exactly. They respected the physical constants of nature when building their bridges and their aircraft.
Which brings us to a massive universal Quranic concept highlighted across surahs 9.33, 48.28, and 61.9, the concept of dini haq, or the system of social justice.
Right.
This is presented as an absolute universal mandate, entirely separate from Iqbal's specific observation about the West. Dini haq is the manifestation of justice in the real world.
And it requires immense technical and administrative expertise. The framework states a stark benchmark for this system of social justice. Even a dog should not die of thirst.
That is an incredible standard of care.
It really is.
It means your water management systems, your infrastructure, your agricultural logistics must be engineered to such a high degree of efficiency and equity that not even a stray animal falls through the cracks.
And this leads to one of the most logically devastating arguments in the entire audit. The systemic rule here is uncompromising. Sharia punishments cannot logically or legally be enforced unless this absolute system of social justice is successfully established first.
I want you to walk me through that because, conventional implementations of religious law often start with the punishments.
Yeah, they do.
They declare the law and immediately start penalizing people. Why does this audit say that is structurally invalid?
Because it violates the very nature of dini fitrat, dini Islam. You cannot punish a starving population for stealing bread if you haven't engineered the agricultural and economic hardware to feed them in the first place.
Oh, yeah.
If the state has failed to utilize acquired knowledge to create a functioning economy, the state is the one violating the constants. Enforcing a punishment on a broken system is like blaming a passenger when the airplane's engine fails.
Which leads to my absolute favorite analogy in the files you sent us, the metaphor of the wooden aircraft.
Yes.
This
is so vivid.
It is.
The framework argues that declaring divine law supreme on a piece of paper, like, passing a constitutional amendment that says, we are an Islamic state, without actually engineering the administrative and technical hardware to support social justice is a total fiction. It is a delusion.
It is as mathematically and logically absurd as taking a flat, solid wooden plank, painting the words Boeing 747 on the side of it, pushing it off a cliff and expecting it to fly.
Exactly. Or launching a massive, beautiful ship into the ocean that is drifting aimlessly because it was built without an anchor.
Right.
You can name the ship whatever you want. You can paint holy verses on the hull, but if it doesn't have the mechanical hardware required to anchor it, it is going to crash into the rocks.